What is going on? This is your boy George JC. I'm back again on the ATS Report. And breaking news from Adam Schefter a while ago, about an hour ago, a trade between the Commanders and the Chicago Bears. We have it here. The Commanders and the Bears have agreed to a trade that is expected to send defensive end Montez Sweat to the Chicago Bears for a 2024 second round pick per sources. Sweat is in the last year of his contract, and so the Commanders are opting to get a draft pick for him now. And of course, for the Chicago Bears, this continues to beef up their defensive line. We know that was where their deficiencies were, and so this is a very good pickup. Initial thoughts: I love it. I honestly wanted one or two of those guys from Washington's defensive line, Chase Young being the other one. I think they went in the direction of picking Montez Sweat over Young because of the track record, the history of injury. That's something that Chase Young has had to deal with since he's been here. I think the talent level for Chase Young is a little bit higher. His window, or rather his ability or his potential is better out of the two. But hey, Montez Sweat is not a bad consolation prize out of the two. I will take Montez Sweat all day, every day. And this beefs up the line, as was mentioned. I think that this kind of addresses some of the issues that the Bears have obviously had since the start of the season. We talked about how there has been some issues with Jaylon Johnson, which I'll bring up in another video as well soon. Is there's no pressure coming from the defensive line onto the quarterback. And so what that doesn't allow the DBs and the safeties and the corners to do behind the line is to kind of play a little bit more freer, kind of jump the passing lanes, contest more throws, being able to actually get in a position to intercept the ball and turn defense into offense. And so with this move, I think it's actually a positive for the Bears. Haven't been able to say that a lot this year. There's been a lot of negatives behind the organization and just the direction the Bears have gone in, especially recently with the whole quarterback controversy, if there is one, between Bajan and Fields, and the rumors of whispering and backdoor stabbing this past week. So this is just a positive for the team, right? For the city of Chicago. I'm sure fans are on board with this move. Something that will continue to move the needle in a sense of future, right? This doesn't move the needle for this season, I don't think, because the Bears already behind. Their record is poor. We already knew that was going to be the case once the season started. Despite what the pundit said about this team being an improved team, they still need to make big improvements at the most important positions. They still need a defensive three technique. That's very important for this defense to hum. They have the pass rushers now. They have Yannick Ngakoue, who I thought was a very good pickup, a decent pickup from the Colts. And then now they have Montez Sweat. We don't know what other kind of moves Ryan Poles is going to make before this trade deadline ends. But this is a very good start. And they give up a second-round pick. Montez Sweat is worth that. I think the value given and getting back, rather, is kind of on par. And so I wasn't mad about them giving up that second-round pick. The funny thing is, you look at some of the stats where he ranks among Bears edge defenders this season. This made me laugh. 6.5 sacks from Montez Sweat. That would rank first on the Bears. 27 total pressures. That would rank first on the Bears right now. 4 quarterback hits. That's tied for first. 10.6% percentage pass rush win rate. First on the Bears. And then, of course, a 76.8 PFF grade for him. That's first on the Bears as well. So we're getting somebody that's obviously going to elevate this defensive line right off the bat. I mean, he doesn't have to compete with anybody for that starting position. Like I said, Yannick Ngakoue is the only person that I see as far as edge rushers are concerned on this team that is kind of in that same ballpark, but Yannick is a little older. Montez has a little bit more talent, and he's proven that. He's not just getting pressures on the quarterback, but he's actually getting to the quarterback. 6.5 sacks in 8 games is very, very good. Another few stats as well overall in his career. 67 out of 67 games started, 35.5 sacks, 47 tackles for loss, 85 quarterback hits, and 9 fumbles forced. He's played in the 3-4 as an outside linebacker, but he's also played in the 4-3 as a defensive end in base alignments. And so you like the diversity. You like the consistency. He's constantly excellent every year to year. And so this is something that I think you can build on. Does this move the needle with Jaylon Johnson? which again I said I'm going to bring up in another a video with him requesting a trade. Well, we don't know. We know that there has been some rumors and some rumblings with other teams that are trying to kind of interested in Jaylon Johnson at this point. And we know that his asking price is astronomical. It's pretty up there. And so we'll see if that moves the needle with other teams or if there's a way that the Bears can kind of reel him back in with this Montez Sweat move. Because, cornerbacks thrive off of the defensive pressure that the line gets on the quarterback because now they can play a little bit more freer. And like I said, one thing that Jaylon Johnson didn't do as much overall in his career is take the ball away, get interceptions. And so that's what you get paid off of. So we'll see how this Sweat move kind of trickles down and makes the Bears better. Overall, I think this team is still in a down spiral just because of everything that has been going on this year versus expectations. But it's a good move nonetheless, on standing on its own. And so, hey, great to have Montez in the building, in the organization. How do you all feel about the Montez Sweat trade? Do you think that was the right capital give away the second round pick? Do you think that maybe we could get a little bit more? Do you think that, hey, they should have gone for Chase? I'm thinking maybe they even go for Chase as well, but one can dream. I would want to have both guys in the building because I know Montez loves playing with Chase. And so we'll see. We'll see. Leave your comments down in the section below. I'll see you guys on the next ATS report.